Okay, so it's my pleasure this evening to introduce Ed Kless. I first met Ed at an Illinois Patriots meeting probably a year and a half ago, and he's able to attend on and off. He's an entrepreneur in summary. He started several businesses and does business development. In '96, he co-founded Third Wave Business Systems. Afterwards, he worked with a company called Tipping Point Advisors. And then in '03, he joined Sage North America, which is a business that does business development and provides a lot of training. And so Ed has a lot of experience at what he's going to do this evening. In 2010, he ran for the Texas State Senate against Lawrence Shapiro as a Libertarian, and he placed quite well, I might add. And he's currently the Senior Director of Partner Development and Strategy at Sage. So if you'll join me in giving a warm welcome to Ed Kless.
I'm going to try to dispense with the mic. I have a minor in theater, so I should be able to project to the back.
Do you need that for the video, though?
Is everybody good?
Yeah.
You can hear me? All right. Well, we'll try. If not, if you have trouble hearing me, let me know. I'll pick it up, no problem. All right. I'm going to get started here. Do a quick shift into some additional stuff. As I'm doing this, start off. I would rather be alive today anywhere in the world, than the King of France in 1800. Anybody disagree with that statement? Anybody? Well, first of all, if you know your history, there was no King of France in 1800. It was Napoleon at the time. But I would still rather be alive today, anywhere in the world, than Napoleon in 1800. Not because of what happened to him at Waterloo, but because of this. This is a tool that you can find on the web called Gapminder. And what this does, bring it up here for you. Now, it's going to be, there's some things going to be hard to see, just it's going to be okay. But here's the point on this. I'm going to start this. This shows data starting in 1800. So this is 1800, okay? The little bubbles down there in the bottom left-hand side there, all of those, it represent an individual country, okay? Those each represent, and the size of the bubble is the country. You can see that China is actually there in the big red there, right? And it corresponds over there. So North America is in yellow, North America and South America is in yellow, the African countries are in blue, the Australasia is in red, India, and then the sub-Saharan or North Sahara are in green. So I'm going to start this in motion. So what this is, I'll give you the X and the Y axis so that you can understand. You don't really have to see this. But the X axis here, the vertical here, is income per person, per capita GDP, right? Gross domestic product per person, all right? And it's normalized, adjusted for inflation, absolutely adjusted for inflation, so we've got that covered. The y-axis here going up this way, this is life expectancy in years, right? This is life expectancy in years. And you can see there's a 40 here, and there's only a couple of the bubbles are at 40 from a life expectancy standpoint in 1800. Only a couple of those bubbles. And the per capita GDP, you can see most of it is right around between 1,000 and 2,000. By the way, this x-axis, for those of you who took math, is logarithmic. In other words, it's for every interval it goes out, it's 10 times greater. 10 times greater than the previous time. So 1,000, then 2,000, and all the way up to $40,000. So now I'm going to start the bubbles in action as I get this tool Gapminder. I'm going to start the bubbles in action. You see the dates are going to change. And the bubbles are going to move. So for each year, we'll see an increase. Okay, so what we see here, we started in motion, 1912, 1812 to 1820s. We see some countries starting to bounce up here, getting more and more, right? Go more and more living longer. But then, different things like influenzas coming down, bring them down, different plagues. Now we're starting to get more wealthy. Come to 1800, 1900, here we go. That's the United States in yellow over there. Okay, leading the pack, but a lot of European countries. Now, all right, 1950, look at the explosion that happens. Absolute explosion of both wealth and the ability to live longer. Till we end up in the year 2009, where every single bubble is above where they started in 1800. I would rather be alive today anywhere in the world than Napoleon in 1800. Why? Why did this happen? Everywhere. terminology, perhaps. I think I know. Freedom. And you're gonna help me prove it tonight. You're gonna help explain this ground to yourselves tonight. We're gonna play a little game. All right? What I'd like you to do is we've pre-organized some of you into groups over here. What I'd like you to do is, if you could, join a group that has at least 5 in it. So the 3 of you, if you wouldn't mind, you don't have to move, just play with these guys. All right? Just play with these guys. So this is a group of 6. You got this. You guys are good. You guys are good. Well, maybe 1 or 2 of you come on over here and just play with just for the game, all right? Over here. Yep. You guys are good. 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 You guys can be your own group. All right? You guys can be your own group. Is that all right? All right. So I'm going to give you something. I'm going to ask you to just take a card, any card, and pass it along so that you just have, everybody has one. Leave them face down, just pass them along. All right, just take one, pass it. I'll collect the extra. All right, just take one, pass it. Take one, pass it. Take one, pass it. Okay, take one, pass it down. Take one, pass it down. Pass it. Okay. All right. Put your line over here. Extras, 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 extras. Okay, good. You guys are quick. All right, excellent. Good. Extras, 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 extras. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I am Ed the Beneficent. Thank you. What I would like you to do is I would like each of you to turn over your card and pretend I just gave you the thing that's on the card. It's yours to keep, just for coming to the Allen Area Patriots meeting. How great is that? All right? How great is that? I gave it to you for free. All right? Who doesn't have a card? Who doesn't have a card? You don't have a card? You got a card? Everybody got a card? Making sure? Okay, everybody got a card. Good. Now what I would like you to do with the card, no, don't show it! Don't show it! Ooh, stay with me. Simon says don't show it. All right, here's what I'd like you to do. On a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 10 in your mind, with 1 being this is, you got a piece of garbage. 10 being, this is awesome. I can't believe I got this. This is great. I want you to, in your mind, rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay? Now, I would like someone with a pen in this group. Anybody got a pen in this group? Okay, you're the accountant for this group. Anybody with a pen? Pen? Nobody's going to have a pen now. If you got a pen, you're the accountant for the group. Who's never got the pen, hold it up. Who's never got the pen, hold it up. Need a pen? This group needs. You got a pen? Okay, hold the pen up. Hold the pen up. Hold the pen up. You're the accountant. Okay, tell your accountant. Please tell your accountant what you scored the thing. Just tell him what you scored. Okay. Group, I'm going to call you Group A. What question? What's been hard about it? Whatever. Just tell me. Just tell me whatever you think it is. Your wealth to you. Your value to you. Okay. You good? Are you guys done? Just add up all the numbers. 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 When any group ready? Okay. Okay. Your group E. What do you got, group E? How many back there in each one? 21. You guys ready? What do you got now? 16. 16. Thank you. All right, good. All right. Very good. Okay, group to that. What do you got? 16. Also 16. Okay, good. Good. 17.
23.
You have 17? Okay, what do you guys got?
23.
23. Okay, thank you. All right, you had 21 back there? Okay. Up here, what do you got? 15. Okay, good. Thank you. 15, good.